Hey guys, welcome back, and thank you for tuning in on this video. I have my blunt rolled. It's here. Sorry about my nails, but the blunt is rolled. I'm gonna smoke it. This will be my last time. I have to hold my. I'm actually recording from my tablet, um, so I have to hold it up while while I'm recording because it's charging at the same time. But if I do it this way, you see, like, it won't look right. So I'm just gonna hold it while we smoke together. But I was thinking about what we should talk about while we're smoking our last blunt because I'm not buying anything anytime soon. Not at all. Not until I see a difference within myself and a better understanding within myself. Because I'm hurting. I'm hurting. But I was sitting here thinking, what should we talk about? What should we, how should I present myself? And it made me realize that I've never been honest, really. I don't even understand honesty. I think that's why I'm always inspired by people that can talk their truth and live in it. I'm always like, wow, what is that like? Because I feel as though I've always lied since I was a little girl. I've always lied. And even though my life is way crazier than the lies I've come up with, I've always felt like lying about everything, little things. And because of that, I've never understood my own truth. And I feel like that's why, actually, now that I'm thinking about it and talking about it out loud, it's possible that the reason why I've never had a good relationship, I've never been able to keep friendships. Um, I never had a real healthy relationship ever. So I think that that might be the case because I don't know how to speak the truth. If I don't know myself, how can I ask somebody to fall in love with me? How can I ask someone to um, guide me, help me find my truth when I don't know what that is? There's not even an inkling. So because of that, it's always left me without a good relationship in my life. And what I'm looking forward to in this new change and chapter that I'm going to be going through is learning how to speak my truth, learning how to talk about who I am and what I've been through and why I am the way I am today, why I can think in this esoteric type of way, and why I can relate to so many different types of people and feel pain in the way that I do, and be able to carry other people's pain or want to for them. There's reasons behind that. And I need to understand me in order to tell you about who I am. That's just, that's just it. I don't know who I am. I'm in my mid-30s, and I have no idea. How embarrassing, right? Do you know who you are? Can you confidently say what your boundaries are that you won't allow people to cross? If someone asks you to summarize you and to your best ability, all of your best attributes, and why you can contribute to society, are you able to do that? I want to know. And if so, how do I tap into my truth? How do I learn truth? I used to ask people all the time. I say ask, like I pronounce it hard because I grew up Mormon, and in church they would ask you to come up and give talks, or you could give a prayer, stuff like that. You could bear your testimony in front of people. But one year they asked me to talk, and I remember I was practicing my speech in front of my family, and in the start of it said they axed. I believe I pronounced it like AXED. And I remember my mother saying ask, and I just had to practice it over and over. Ask, ask. So even till this day, I say it the same way. Ask. Just so nobody confuse it with axed. But that was like when I was like 10 or 11 years old. This was a long time ago. I forgot what I was saying. I know it wasn't about ask. Let me think. Hold on. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say, but that's disappointing. I just want to know my truth. I think that's what it was coming down to, was how do I get there? Because I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is by me quitting tobacco and weed cold turkey like this, my emotions are going to go through the roof, you know? Go through the roof. Something wrong with my teeth. But yeah, it's going to go through the roof, my emotions. I'm going to be absolutely up and down, crying all the time, probably snapping at people. And I'm not looking forward to that. I'm actually quite nervous that that's what's going to make me go and get a cigarette or, some bud. But it's not going to happen. I don't have time for backwards movements. Nothing is going right now. I have to do something different. My skin is breaking out terribly, y'all. You probably can tell. Let me just clean, but it's breaking out terribly. I always have had clear, beautiful skin. Whatever is eating me up inside, the spiritual battle, and the fact that I'm allowing maybe hate and ignorance and my issues to just block any good flow that should be coming towards me, it's just causing my skin to break out. It's causing my depression to go crazy. I can't even do my hair, you know? As a matter of fact, let me take off my hoodie because I felt like it was choking me. But yeah, like my hair, I can't even do it, and maybe that's a mess. But I can't. I can't do anything right now other than complain and live in a funk. And that's just typically not the way that I work. No, actually, that's not true. That is the way that I work. It's just never lasted this long and this in depth. And no, the pain is the same, but the length of time that I've been living in it and just watching everything around me crumble, I've never been this far deep before. Not like this. So at this point, it's time for a change. It's time for a change. I cried all day today. Off and on, freaking crying. I wish I knew how to edit. Because I'd be editing all of this out, but I don't. And this camera is so close. My room's a mess. I mean, I don't care about anything right now. I really don't. Like, nothing. nothing's working for me, and usually everything is neat and candles would be burning even on my day off. You know, I would have done something and I haven't. I went outside at one point because I felt like I was having like an anxiety attack. And I went downstairs to get some water, and my first thought was I was looking out the window and something said breathe. Go outside and breathe. And so I did. I went outside, I took a deep breath. I heard birds, cars driving by. It was freezing. So I was like, I'm going back in. But it did calm me down. It brought me, like it recentered in a way. Um, but yeah, I'm not even gonna finish this blunt, y'all. I'm so over. I feel like I have to because it's money, and it's my money, and I'm still I'm still Kendra at the end of the day. I want to be a better me. I want to, understand what's happening inside me, but money is money, and that has value. Waste that. But at this point, when I'm done, I'm done. Maybe I should do like 30 days, maybe, and start there instead of thinking like, all right, I'm gonna do this for a year, and I'm not gonna be touching weed for a year. I'm gonna go back to smoking weed because I love weed, but not until I understand what's happening. And because sometimes I feel like it blankets it as it should, but at the same time, um, yeah, at the same time, it shouldn't be used in that way when it's better for the higher purpose, getting into that higher consciousness. I don't want to blanket anything because then it becomes like an addiction, and that's not how it's been for me. And I've been smoking weed since damn near 17 years old. But it became habitual when I was in my 20s, but early 20s. So, yeah, it's been 12 minutes. So I don't know. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna stop smoking this blunt. I might make another video later if I'm feeling any anxiety or anything from not having a cigarette, because that's definitely stopping. I'm never going back to that. Um, but I'll be honest on my journey through this with you all. And I appreciate you listening to me, not judging me. You're seeing me at my complete raw form. And I'm sure a lot of people do that. I'm just not one of them. So I hope that you respect that and don't go too hard in if you happen to see this. Don't be mean. Um, but I hope you all stay blessed. I gotta remember this too, but you do as well. This too shall pass, or I shall kick ass. Peace.